Begin.
And right away, Duya gets out of the way and Drizzle is up into the corner. And there's just chaos. Chaos everywhere we look. BadFutherMucker is up and over. And that is a brand new band being pulled off there. So we have an amazing amount of damage.
Yeah, that is the weapon belt from Ting.
And
Drizzle has drizzled itself.
Drizzle once again is out. They are done. So we're down to 4 robots. I have a feeling they're
arguably down to 3. Ting Tang does not look happy here. The weapon belt went early. A tyre has gone. And I'll tell you what, Duya's looking pretty happy in there right now.
And BadFutherMucker, they were almost finding themselves into the out zone as well. Drizzle seems to be bringing themselves back into this fight, despite what the rules say. It is only a whiteboard after all.
It's Sunday rules at this point, I think is fair to say. We all want to see more Drizzle. We'll happily allow it.
Exactly. So Ting Tang appears to be stuck up against the side. They appear to be out. Night Fury is desperate to get some damage done. Duya is upside down, and Drizzle is now bouncing all around the arena. They cannot help themselves. BadFutherMucker getting some damage in. What utter carnage. You can see the shrapnel around the arena. How long is left? We still have 45 seconds to go. And Drizzle once again up and down all over the place. BadFutherMucker now stuck on top of Night Fury. Duya pushing him into the corner.
Duya seems to be tactically targeting Night Fury here. The horizontal much better for that wedge shape to attack.
And Drizzle throwing BadFutherMucker around the arena. They just do not care at this point. We want to see carnage. And the sparks are incredible there as we have
15 seconds left.
Only 15 seconds. This feels like it's been going on for an eternity.
9.
I mean, I'd be happy with another few minutes.
And look at the shrapnel. That's more coming off of Duya. They have lost their front flipper altogether. And Night Fury now into the air. Pitbull, BODGE on the blue zone and Loki on the red zone. And as I say that, they've now all moved. And they've all just come into one. And is that a cluster bot I see?
That would be an Antweight version of Wild Thing, I believe. Classic Robot Wars competitor. That is a 150-gram robot against 1.5 kilos.
I feel like that's just snuck in there. I just went under the side door and just got into the battle with the big bots.
Yeah, he's come actually out of a mouse hole somewhere in the arena.
Yeah, well...
Lovely little flip from AOB.
The knockout zone. So, let's get back to this fight. So, Grapple, they seem to be immobilized. Grapple are not making much movement in this fight.
I mean, that is a big shame.
So, the link has come out of Grapple. That's so unfortunate to hear. BODGE Boy is now trying to make some moves, and AOB and Loki are having a good little battle, and the featherweight robot is kind of staying out of trouble, if you will. I think they're just waiting for the pit to become active, sneak in, hit the button.
Yeah, that's definitely the plan, I think, for Tiny Wild Thing there.
So now, AOB up against, I believe, BODGE Boy, and Loki over into the blue zone. So Loki not really making much of an impression on this
AOB a
fight.
bit stuck here, now free. One side of driver's gone though.
And now Loki moving their way over to BODGE Boy. So, BODGE Boy actually grabbing the featherweight. What did you say it was a replica of?
It's an Antweight replica of the Robot Wars competitor Wild Thing from back in the classic series of Robot Wars.
So paying homage there, but now the pit has been enabled. Are we going to see Grapple put into the pit zone?
I think Tiny Wild Thing might be going down the pit.
And it does look like it. So AOB, if they can get a good shove on Grapple, they're going to chuck Wild Thing down there as well. Everyone looking a little bit stuck. Loki now making a move. And BODGE Boy is in the driving seat, you have to say.
Oh, there he goes. It's the only one that's fallen in, of course.
And only 10 seconds left to go. Grapple on the edge of the pit. Everyone else on the other side of the arena.
1. Begin.
I get it now.
And BulletPoint going straight after the white robot there, and we seem to be having some struggles over on the pit button side.
Oh,
and
there
they're
goes
out.
Rev 4.
So Inertia, was that Inertia out of the arena or Rev 4?
Rev 4 gone.
And there's another.
Procrastination, contradiction even.
Contradiction, so 4 down to 2 in short succession.
Inertia
That's going to make our job easier. So we now have Inertia versus BulletPoint. And Inertia being thrown right up against the side there. BulletPoint doing everything they can to keep out of the way, using their grabber if they can. Will we see the pit button enabled?
Who knows? This is a very unique designed robot, this the BulletPoint Onryō. It is effectively a sort of... It can lift its front wedge, it can throw things with the top panel. It's a very nicely designed robot.
And it just skirted past the button there, not quite making contact. So Inertia trying to get some damage done with the vertical spinner. And in they go. Bullet Point seemed to be slightly
however,
wedged.
seems to have done the thing, which is what we call it when the spinner hits the floor and the wheels don't touch the ground.
So Bullet Point, are they just going to maneuver him to the pit?
I think they're going to maneuver him onto the pit. Go on, press the pit button.
As we're shooing him over.
Close
going
enough.
down. Pit going down.
So the pit has come down, and this is where we see Bullet Point successfully
nice
push Inertia down.
Begin.
And immediately there we have Attitude Adjuster getting caught on the pit, but going to town with the axe. Attitude Adjuster going absolutely mental.
He is
Abracagrabra
wild.
trying to get in there on Tamamo-no-Mae, and
You flip him,
Tamamo-no-Mae
he
being
doesn't
pushed into
care.
the corner.
Flip him, he doesn't care. He'll just keep swinging. You're having a little fight in the corner? No, Attitude Adjuster's here and he's going to swing his axe. In fact, he is the physical embodiment of the Lord of the Rings meme and my axe, I think.
So Metis now facing the wrap of that axe, the pinpoint of the axe, so we'll see some damage done by that. The pit has been enabled. Tamamo-no-Mae now trying to get under Abracagrabra, but not quite able to do so. And now we're seeing again Attitude Adjuster just go to town. They
He's
have a
taken an eye!
vendetta.
He's taken an eye of Abracagabra!
Not the googly eyes, that's horrible
Violence.
to see.
The violence!
There are children in the arena. This is horrible to watch. The carnage, the beatdown. Tamamo-no-Mae and Metis are now facing off. Almost Metis getting overturned by Tamamo-no-Mae into the pit. Not quite driving out.
Metis just away. Very lucky to get away there, I think. Some good evasive driving.
So very close. And now Abracagrabra has a hold of the Attitude Adjuster. They have said enough to the axe. They don't want to see any more damage from them.
I think
but they've let
Attitude
it
Adjuster
go.
was about to take them for a wild ride.
And they're now all in the corner. All in the corner.
Tamamo-no-Mae is going to struggle to self-right from there. They are a bit stuck.
So we have got a countdown beginning for Tamamo-no-Mae, but the fight has come back to them. So the fight is now re-gone. Abracagabra getting very close to the pit, not falling in though, which is good news for them. Attitude Adjuster, they are just going to town with the axe.
9.
Mind the other
8,
eye.
7. 6.
Not long
5,
left in the battle.
So
4,
Tamamo-no-Mae has
3,
been counted out,
2,
only 3 robots
1.
left to be considered.
Cease.
A delightfully entertaining fight.
Begin.
Here we go then. The flipper misses his first flip, but gets the second one.
And immediately stacking down against the wall. Sporting moment, of course. Whiteboard's all about keeping it going.
Yeah. Sportsmanship at its highest.
I must say that, you know, with this many lifters and flippers, you'd expect a battle for low ground.
Oh, that
There's
is
a robot
stuck.
here who is not playing in that game.
No, Beast of Bodmin is very stuck now. I don't think it's going to get down from there. Oh no, I spoke too soon. He has indeed got down from
Pit
there.
enabled.
Mr. Bodmin was just vibing, having a nice time.
He was having a lovely time. Oh, the big
the whole
steel
ring
thing
is
has come
gone!
on. And I think he's stuck on it.
I think this fight is now all about trying to free that ring.
Yeah. We have another upside down robot. We have one stuck in the corner. You know, things are happening, things and stuff.
So far, it's a big victory for Gas.
Oh, Darren is free. Big flip, but no Usa. Shame.
And this is what I love about Whiteboard. It's Sunday rules. We're going to get everyone back going if we can. We just want 2 minutes of robots fighting.
Of course.
Darren getting under momentarily there and then suffering the wrath of the Gas.
Sometimes you just hear yourself talk, don't you?
All the time, Jevon, all the time. I think we can say that Beast of Bodmin is pretty definitively gone
Will is
now.
trying for the Usa, still not quite got it. He's still going. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, that's a problem.
You see, you could leave it.
There
There
we
it
go.
goes.
10. 9.
Who do you think will win
8,
this 1-to-1 in the next
7,
8 seconds?
6. 5.
Beast of Bodmin.
4. 3. 2. 1.
That'll do us.
Begin.
This should be
So
a
it's a whiteboard match. Here comes Carnage, and Mr. Cat already trying to capture its first mouse. Split decision is actually turning itself into a spinner, no longer going for an axe approach. going up and
Oh,
down there.
Cybotron is on his side. That's not a good position. And that spinner is, well, it's leaning.
And is that Mr. Cat? Mr. Cat managed to capture Cybotron, but not for long. And we're seeing their drumbeat really causing a lot of damage. And that is Mr. Mouse. The bowl has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's not looking happy. But he will continue to meow meow as this fight goes on. Split decision. The knife is bent.
Going down.
Drumbeat being bullied
Going
into the
down.
corner, and the head is all over the shop.
So Mr. Cat, they're trying to grapple Drumbeat. Drumbeat saying
Split
no
decision
thank you.
is having its best life.
This is truly destruction.
There he
isn't
goes,
really
he's
a
back
winner
in.
from this. There is just pure joy and excitement. So Drumbeat very close to the pit. Are they going to get pushed in?
Split decision's
Split
gone.
decision then.
Well, we kind of saw it coming.
Into the pit. So Mr. Cat.
There is a new arena hazard, the knife of death, sticking out.
And then there's still control there as it waggles back and forth.
I think it's a viable threat in the arena, to be fair.
So Mr. Cat doing everything it can to move Drumbeat into the pit.
Drumbeat will
Split
need to be
decision is
careful.
out. Cybotron is out. Only 2 left. And with 28 seconds left to go, it is looking very solidly in the favour of Drumbeat. And now Cybotron, unfortunately, getting into the fight here.
They're long since counted out. I don't think there's much life in them anymore. Drumbeat, meanwhile. Oh, there they go.
Straight into the
9,
pit. They'll see
8,
themselves out.
7,
How polite
6,
of them just to get out of the
5,
way.
He has
4,
deactivated the knife of
3,
death, though, so that's
2,
something.
And Mr.
1.
Cat able to grapple Drumbeat. So
Begin.
Here we go then. 3 of the college teams against a veteran in TSUNAMI.
And already a wheel has come off of Hercules, so the maneuverability of that robot's going to be hampered.
Yeah, we saw it earlier on, but they seem to be doing quite a good job of trying to get a grab on it. And TSUNAMI seems to be the right shape to grab. Meanwhile, over in the far corner, Disorder is being pushed around by Under Control.
And you have to say, Under Control, finally looking like they are in control of that robot. They are really controlling the direction of travel. Hercules struggling so much there, but Under Control and Disorder doing everything they can. And now all 4 robots come together in a big merger, and they've all separated again. The button has been hit.
Going down.
So we start to see Hercules pushing
Going down.
all they can, but direction goes away from the pit area. And Under Control doing a great job pinning into the corner. Hercules wants a piece of the action.
And they're getting some good grabs in with that grabber. That's doing very nice. Oh, there goes Disorder down the pit.
So 1 robot down, unfortunate for Disorder. Under Control doing a brilliant job there. And is this TSUNAMI getting ever close? Under Control on the wrong side. Hercules into the
there
pit.
they go.
And now that leaves 2. We have Under Control
I don't
against
see this
Disorder.
going well.
And unfortunately for Under Control, their wheels are caught. And they are now
That's another win.
Cease. Begin.
So Gertrude going straight in there for a kill. Didn't get the spinner up to speed, but they did the best they can. Rev 4 though, they are up into the rev zone. And now we're seeing sparks fly. They're starting to take on Gertrude. What a dangerous combination those 2 robots are together.
Rev 4 is one of the more physically dangerous robots. They have in the past skirted around the pit on their spinner, managing to not go in it.
Well, it almost looks like they're taking their wheels off, or Gertrude has managed to do some damage there to the wheels. And you can hear this blade spinning.
There goes a wheel.
And Gertrude there with a brilliant hit on Rev 4. They are now just causing carnage to the arena.
They
as
have,
we're
however,
watching.
here we go. This is what we were talking about.
They've now taken flight. They are a helicopter. And
Going
there
down.
we go. Finally it calms down. But the pit
In all of that
Going
madness,
down.
Gertrude has lost
Going
its
down.
spinner.
and
And Rev 4 is gone.
So desperately trying to get out of the pit zone before it dropped. Couldn't get away.
No joy for them. Gertrude's still in this, but without a spinner. Oh, well.
And they just take themselves out. So now we're left with Gertrude, who is desperately trying to push the other robot into the pit. They look immobilized. Is this the end? The darkest hour? One more push and they're in. This is always so tense.
He's trying it.
This is so tense. It's getting
There's a wheel over.
It's
One
like a
more
2B
push.
machine at a seaside.
No, it's fallen
Oh,
in!
it goes
It's
Gertrude!
So your winner
I was going to say, a lot of robots here for this fight. So Babróg getting in there, getting into the fight. And that is a lot of spinning damage already going at all. It's carnage!
I am going to point out the fact that Melty didn't have any internal components.
It was literally just a carcass thrown into the arena.
And Babróg was the winner of the hoopla game there. Mini Spinny is upside down. I don't think they've got wheels on the floor. They could be done.
Now it's Cryabout's turn to do some damage to Babróg. What utter carnage can they do as they start to grinding on each other? And Babróg over to the Mini Spinny.
I do enjoy a contradiction fight.
And there's another suplex. We love to see it. Cryabout though, not happy with the suplex. Trying to put some hurt down onto him. And that is Babróg upside down. Can they self-right? Yes, they can. But they're, again, straight under attack. Cryabout taking a lot of damage.
Cryabout's weapon has come out again. And that's all kinds of unbalanced now.
So they're still able to spin it, or at least they were, but it's not running true. So
and
that's going to be dangerous.
It would cause them great damage if they were to continue doing that. So they have stopped it to try and save themselves a bit.
And that's Babróg flying all over the arena. They're really struggling here.
Really
Very
taking
close.
some hits. Babróg is just taking them from Contradiction there.
And Cryabout it, putting them into the corner now, up and against the side, trying to pin them. Putting a stop to the carnage. 30 seconds left of this battle. Babróg, though, continuing to self-right themselves, although they are pinned up against the side. Cryabout it are being thrown around the arena, getting ever closer to the pit. Ever closer to the pit. Can they get in?
Down they go.
They're not quite. There we go.
7, 6.
And I think that is the last bot standing.
3.
Well done.
2,
a contradiction.
Begin.
I'll be happy if we see a grapple turnover.
And straight away, Grapple going over the top of Darren there, and everyone's into the corner on Cormoran, trying to get him involved. Slamco getting attacked by Grapple. Grapple really going in for the slam attack, as opposed to grappling their opponent.
Slamco, meanwhile, coming in underneath and lifting that metal ring off of Cormoran.
So that is their disposable bodywork being disposed of.
Caused some damage, maybe?
And Grapple all over the top of Darren once again. So they are struggling to get underneath. They're struggling to hold
that ring off.
Going down.
And we're seeing Cormoran getting very close to the pit area. Darren going all over the shop, as is Grapple. And now we're just waiting. Everyone moves. They shuffle away from the pit area. Darren getting ever closer, but he's able to escape. And now we have Cormoran trying to push Darren, but not able to, on the edge. So close. Slamco moving into the back of Darren, and now we have a tag team up as everyone piles into the corner.
Slamco coming in for another look at the ring of Cormoran, lifting it up, and everybody's in there now. Cormoran.
And Cormoran getting very close. We have heard that it doesn't actually fit into the pit area, though.
We'll see. Oh,
so
they have
will
escaped.
See about that.
Their big circular design has helped them.
And Grapple now stuck under Slamco, so they're going to shuffle him towards the pit area. Cormoran is just doing everything they can to get away, but struggling to move here.
Slamco, I think, the strongest robot so far in this battle, though Grapple Turnover has had some good slams.
And of course, Darren now, both of them pushing up against Cormoran.
Slamco's
on the wrong end of the pit. They are getting slowly pushed in as Grapple rotates itself over, as you mentioned, that crocodile alligator.
Oh, and Slamco falls.
Slamco's in. Again, the wrong side of the pit.
9,
Cormoran
8,
getting very close
7,
to the pit, but they look
6,
a little stuck.
5.
That's 2 wheels
4,
in, so can
3,
someone nudge Cormoran
2,
into the pit area?
1.
Someone, anyone, please
6,
nudge him in.
Begin.
And Drizzle's up to speed, but Igor nicely gets underneath them. The safest place to be. The closer you are to danger, further you are from harm.
Yeah,
Igor getting thrown around.
There's
and
the
once
feeling
again,
shot. We
Angel
knew it was
into
coming.
the sky.
That spinner on Drizzle is not spinning though.
So does that mean now Angel becomes the biggest target, as they are the most lethal weapon in the arena? Drizzle somewhat taking themselves out. And that is the wheels off of Tarkus coming off once again. They are losing their wheels all over the place. Igor, now that the spinner of Drizzle has been disabled.
Angel Slice not spinning either. Wheels being removed left, right and centre from Tarkus here.
And Angel is dangerously close to that pit. They're going to pirouette in if they're not careful. Drizzle and Tarkus now ramming each other into the corner. Igor having a look at Angel. They're going to think about nudging him in. Angel's on the edge. Not quite in yet, though. Can someone push him in? Tarkus is going to finish the job. Angel's in.
Has fallen in as
Tarkus is in. Drizzle and Igor now
Igor having
left.
a good push on Drizzle.
But Drizzle is so quick to maneuver around.
Yeah,
and
very
that-
good driver is Tom Brewster.
And that forces Igor to lose that position. And they're in.
And it's
Drizzle.
a win for Drizzle.
Six.
And then-
Aggro Wobba's position in the blue zone and BFM by the pit. We have had an update from Arena side, by the way. For this whiteboard, they are doing the same as last time. Bounce out and bounce back in. They're going to carry on.
And BadFutherMucker is bouncing all over the place. They are really struggling to get control of their robot. But they are back on all fours, are they? They cannot get the spinner engaged, and now they're the right way up. And now it's Baby Shrek's turn to go bouncing around the arena. Duya looks a little bit immobilized. The wheels have been heavily damaged there. And brilliant attack there from Aggro. They are hitting in. And up and down all of the spinners go. Have we heard the pit is now enabled, so someone needs to hit that button. It looks like Aggro is trapped a little bit on the wall, and BadFutherMucker constantly rotating around. They cannot get control of that robot in the way they want it to. It literally is a ramming robot.
Does look like Wobba may have lost front left and back right drive, which is going to make things quite tricky. Especially if they're locked up, there'll be a lot of resistance as they try and move around. Duya, however, doing its best Roadrunner impression with part of its wheels.
And the pit has been activated. BadFutherMucker got caught out by that. But they're on the edge, they are now in. And you have to say, Baby Shrek doing a brilliant job to actually maintain control. Not been flying around the arena just yet.
Aggro Wobba has managed to lose one of those damaged spots of drive, so it actually looks a little freer moving around the arena now.
And
Duya's
like-
also doing its best upside down. It does in theory run inverted.
And I'm not quite sure when it happened, but Aggro has lost the wheel, so their maneuverability is going to struggle. And now we're really starting to see a lot of damage done to Duya. This is what they wanted. They wanted that robot to be destroyed. It's such a shame. It looks like it's immobilized. So now we're just on to Aggro and Baby Shrek. Aggro getting into the right position to push Baby Shrek into the pit. With 10 seconds left to go of this battle.
5, 4.
Aggro Wobba
3,
really here to test out that front wedge. Unfortunately,
one.
doesn't seem to have taken many of the hits yet. So, first award of 6 from the judges is for the best driver. You okay there? Best driver, really tough decision. Lots of amazing control fights today. But we have decided, as a team, to give best driver to Owen with Babróg. I'm fairly certain that won't go over an adult head, so good luck with that. Next up, we have Best Design, and this was kind of a combination of thinking about the physical build and also the aesthetics. And when it came to that, I think certainly for me and probably for the other judges as well, that was a pretty easy choice. We have given Best Design to Slamco.
We're not sure if they're still here, but most original robot, Mother Loader, are they still here? Harry's gone. We'll give it to Joe, most original person. Okay, and best sportsmanship has to go to Boring Bot with Alex.
So for best newcomer, there was only one we had in mind really, and he's performed really well, I think. And we've gone for Boom Zoom. And Lastly, the judges' choice. Again, it was very difficult. There's a wide variety of robots today, which is great. There was one particular we had in mind, and that was Aggro Wobba Smidders edition.
Yo, sup, my homies. Welcome to my crib. I am going to award 2 awards from us as BBBs, and me, Joe, and Gareth decided on a couple of awards each. The first one is lovingly titled F the Meta, and that's going to Craig. It's you! You! With Enchanter. Backstory, Craig signed up with his drum, Contradiction, and then switched it out for his, much more interesting, Sawbot Enchanter. So, the F the Meta award goes to you, my friend. Congratulations. I also have the Spirit of BBB award. For someone that we just think has been a generally nice person, embodies a lot of the things that we like to see in robot combat, trying to have fun with it, trying to really get on with people and just have a great day. And that's gone to Cat with Tamamo-no-Mae.
Big up. Obviously, we want to give everybody an award, but we can't, but you've been fabulous. Big shout out to all the student teams who come today. I went over there quite often, so I want to give an award for the most complete rebuilds to Team Manchester, who built a new robot for every fight, so come get an award for that. There you go. Enjoy. It's very high quality. And my other one is for best use of kitchenware to this man over here, Ryan. Excellent use of a bread knife right there, I assume. Gareth, you've got 2 more there, friend.
Okay, for the final 2 BBB awards, one I've got is the best student runner-up. Been fantastic to have all the student teams here. But there's have I got that right? The Combobulator is the best student runner-up. And the final award is for the most unlucky robot, which of course, yeah, it's gone to Baby Shrek. Well done, Sam. I think we got another thing.
Another thing. The first of our 4 trophies, which is, of course, the Best Student Award, lovingly handmade in our workshop by me from random offcuts, has to go to the best student, the student that has gone the furthest in the tournament. So, Joe, you got your wish. Joe with Enigma. He came here today wanting this piece of HDP offcut. You are so welcome. And thank you all for coming. We've still got a few matches, but thank you all for coming. It's been a great day.
Yeah, the turnout from the audience is incredible. Thank you so much. We love you. Thanks for checking out our weird hobby.